Got anything else to say? Now's the fucking time!
I don't want none of this drama shit, so honey, you can go ahead and leave me out of this shit.
You don't want no drama.
So Gina West is with us, obviously, here from Phoenix, Arizona. She's an A-list porn star and business venture investor, amongst many other successful endeavors. Gina has worked with various notables such as Paula Abdul and on Farris Bueller's Days Off. We probably shouldn't have so many drinks before we did this, but anyway.
Doesn't matter, we're good.
Gina grew up in a stable home with both parents present, 3 sisters and 2 younger brothers.
I'm a twin.
She remains in touch and close with her family. She also has an 18-year-old son who has found great success in mixed martial arts and is the current owner of 2 thriving MMA gyms. That's fucking awesome.
He's the
Good
best.
job, Mama.
Thank you.
Our guest has founded and managed several successful businesses, including corporate sales director of Powerhouse Gym, her own chain of tanning salons, real estate companies, several strip clubs, and motivational speaker for Cancer Treatment Center of America, amongst others.
Yes.
Gina conquered her first battle of 4 with cancer at the age of 15. The vigilance she developed during her first battle led her to fervent desire to conquer her own body through exercise. Quickly finding herself a gym rat, Gina found great success as a young woman in the fitness and bodybuilding industry, making over $300K a year with endorsements and sponsorships from brands such as Powerhouse Gyms, Muscle and Fitness, Twin Labs, and MetRx. That's huge.
It was fun.
I love it.
It was fun.
At age 33, Gina found herself diving quickly into the porn industry. As a fuck you to her boyfriend, she found cheating on her with a well-known porn star. I hope you did all of them.
Let me tell you what, I joined in and I went,
I'm sure it was fun.
It was.
She has since done a huge amount of men, found a large amount of success working with such a huge word for us blondes.
It was a correlated conglomerate cluster of
Conglomerate porn production companies such as Backdoor Casting Couch,
It was back room casting couch.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Reality Kings, Bang Bros, skydiving porn, and continues with doing porn shoots for mainstream in Canada. She has no need for a safe word.
No, safe word is no anal.
I think we should call it pizza.
Okay.
During her porn and escort career, Gina has been with various notable celebrities such as NASCAR driver Paul Tracy, Johnny Depp, golf pro Martin Keimer,
Don't get mad.
Charlie Sheen, the entire Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and most of D1 Big Ten basketball team, amongst thousands of others. And I envious her at times.
You can't envy me. I've done too many guys at one time.
My friend also found Gina West Productions to provide support and mentorship to abused and sex-trafficked women, providing them firsthand assistance to escape abusive situations and establish themselves.
Yes.
We welcome Gina West.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Golf clap.
Golf clap?
I feel like you should be able to do the golf clap.
I've got
Because
the
you've totally golf
I got
clapped
the Ferris Bueller Day Off thing.
Yeah, totally. You killed it. So anyway, cheers to you and thanks for being
Cheers.
here.
Cheers. Please don't ask me too
Cheers.
many personal because I will.
Let's not try to
I'll
drink.
spill it out.
Let's not try to drink this whole
Okay.
glass while we're here, though.
Okay. I gotta stay 6 inches away or else I'm gonna go up.
Or COVID.
No, there's no COVID in this mouth.
Oh, you don't know. We don't
You
know.
just told me COVID.
We don't know who's been here. So anyway, as far as your life story goes, what sticks out to you the most? Like, what was your favorite portion of all of that?
My favorite portion is being able to help individual girls being able to start their career. I had a model house where when I started porn, I started off here in Arizona. There has been nothing here except for do this, do this, do this, do this. When you start off, they start off in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They start them off in the model house. So you get Florida, you go to California, you go to Vegas, and then you come to Arizona. I had a model house that helped a lot of girls. They'd have $200,000 not knowing what to do with it. They want to go shopping, do drugs, do this, do that. My model house was a most beautiful, structured house. I had investment bankers for them. I had stuff to put their money in. I got them in life insurance plans. I got them everything.
Mm-hmm.
My most success has been being able to help the girls use their money instead of
You mean use their vagina for the money?
Well, use their money that they made the vagina from, or they made the money from their vagina. And instead of sticking up their nose or going back with nothing, they actually had something. So I've got girls that have investments. I've got girls that are making $200,000. They've actually even done their own porn, like the OnlyFans club, OnlyFans page.
Yeah, that's one of the newest, biggest things, right?
Yeah, it is. It's one of the biggest things, and I was making a lot of money. But you know, a lot of people are haters out there, so they'll hack you.
Right.
I get hacked a lot, but you know what?
But I feel like you're still rolling. You're doing good.
I'm doing good. I've learned.
You're still hot as shit.
I'm old, okay, and I want to tell you, I'm old. Let me tell you what old is. Old is over 50. You do not do this over 50. So.
I thought those were called cougars.
No, they're MILFs or cougars, but you know what? They're also calling it GIF, a granny-eyed fuck. Thank God I don't have a grandson.
That's a guilt. That's a guilt.
Oh, guilt. Okay, you got it. You know it better than me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Okay, but my thing is just giving back, and I think if everybody can give back a little bit and help, it'll save the girls from getting herpes, from getting everything. And let me tell you, there's some nasty.
That would definitely be giving it back.
Yeah, I do give. I don't give that back, but I do help them not get it back.
I appreciate that. So, you know, out of everything that you've ever done, like I said, but where do you think that you shine the most?
On film, let me explain. My real name is Tony, and I'm not freaky like everybody thinks. I am great on film.
That's
but
not what I've seen.
I know, everybody sees it, but when that camera turns on, here comes Gina. Boom!
Like different person.
I've had stinky feet, stinky cock, a guy crying because his girlfriend broke up with him. I've had the worst of the worst, and as soon as that camera turns on, I'm Gina West. I don't care who you are. It's real. It's not fake. It's real. When I turn into Gina West, I can fucking squirt across the room.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. When the camera turns on,
so do you think that that's something that's taught or just
no,
natural?
It's not taught. It's a natural because the girls nowadays do it for the money. Right. When you do it for the money, it's like, yeah, oh baby, and are you kidding me? I go like this, I'm like, I can't even watch that porn. But when it's real and it's really like when you see me, I'm like, oh, let me come off the floor. My first couple films, it's just a natural thing. Mm-hmm. I'm very sexual. I've been sexual since me and my twin sister were fucking our bedpost. Don't even ask. We had twin beds and we took them apart.
Mine was like a Tootsie Roll pillow, but anyway.
Ooh. I don't want to hear about that too.
That's really young.
But sexual is nothing because I own it. When you own something, it doesn't matter. You own it, you're good with it.
Like your own vagina, you own it.
I own my fucking vagina. I pierced it. I pierced my nipples. I've done everything in the world. But I'll tell you what, when you own what you do and nobody, my family, my son, nobody knows anything different.
So let me ask you this. How do you think that your lifestyle and your career has affected your family?
My family is 100% reliable on me. They love me to death. They are encouraging to me. My son, towards the younger years, because of grandma.
When he found out?
He found out right from the start. He knew. I'm not going to hide nothing. I own it, whatever I do. If I don't care if it's drugs. I don't care if it's fucking up and getting arrested. I own it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was me. I will not ever get denied.
I praise you for that.
Yeah, well, I won't get denied a job. I put everything down and I own everything that's ever happened to me or everything I do. My porn has made me who I am, but I was also mainstream. So mainstream doing, like I said, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I've done the Arla shows. I've done L'Oreal hair commercials.
So describe to me because I didn't see that. So, and that's one of my questions. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like what
I was on the
that?
float, being a dancer, doing the wave, but I was dancing on there and stuff. So
no, I understand.
Yeah. But the Arla show was really cool.
I was like, I don't remember Ferris Bueller being sucked off when he skipped school.
No.
I don't remember that.
Don't you remember the parade? You gotta remember the parade.
No, I really don't. So all I remember is him skipping school and he stole his
They were on the parade, he got on the roof.
He stole his dad's Corvette or something, and I relate to that.
That's all you remember? He was on the float singing.
It's been
I was the dancer in the background dancing in the float.
I'm going to need to watch this again.
You have to do that. It's really cute. But then I've done In Living Color. I've done Dance Fear.
So what did you do in Living Color? Were you in living color?
Okay, here's a bad thing, and I'm going to say this because I'm not, I am prejudiced. God forbid, no, but I'm not that prejudiced. I was doing In Living Color, did the pilot episode. So I was one of the pilot dancers, and I happened to be with J-Lo at the time, and J-Lo made it. I didn't, but I called somebody an N-word. Won't say who. Jamie Foxx. Anyway. But here's the thing. fired, got me out of there. Damon Wayans, everybody, no, don't fire her. So here, remember when Sahara, the Sahara movie was filmed here? I go out and audition for it. I didn't know Jamie Foxx was he was the director.
He remembered you?
First thing I walk out, he goes, "Get that bitch!" Oh, can I say that?
Yeah.
Get that bitch out of here.
This is the stock experience. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, right on. Well, I guess get that bitch out of here. That was like years later. I'm like, how do you remember me? Well, I had 80s hair, curly muscular. Of course, I never changed it. I just went straight recently. I had to change my look. I am old now.
I mean, I wouldn't have ever expected you to say you went straight, but anyway.
I ain't straight. This microphone will prove it.
She's having issues with this contraption.
It's not contraption, it's you. You're hot.
Oh,
excuse me.
I'm flattered.
Do you want to do some porn? I can get her in porn.
You know, I've thought about it because...
You should.
I
Anyway.
mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Right.
You should. Not that. Who wouldn't? Because there's a lot of people that shouldn't.
Well, we'll touch on that later when nobody's listening. But
yeah, when it's just the bottle.
Anyway, so tell me about your twin sister.
My twin sister.
And how did you guys, grow up in being so diverse?
My twin sister was a preemie baby. I was 8 pounds 6 ounces, and she was a preemie, and they thought she was a placenta coming out. Now, here's back then in the day when I was really. I'm old, so they didn't know there was 2 heartbeats,
Mm-hmm.
She comes out, obviously I ate all the food, I came out huge, she came out like Yoda. So she's tiny, but she's incredible. She's a nurse on the front line, gotta give it to her, go Terry.
That's killer.
I got her into stripping. I'm sorry.
That's how
I got her into
she was a
stripping,
nurse.
she married the DJ, she had 2 beautiful kids, she was a slut beyond belief. But I will tell you this much, she's made her career and she's back in Michigan. We talk a lot, I'm close to all my family. I'm going home tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll miss you.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah, we will. We have so much business to attend to.
I'll
We
see
can't
you
leave.
tonight.
Anyway, so tell us about that porn experience that you try to do with the skydiving. Because honestly,
Oh, Lord, this is so embarrassing. Outdoor adventures.
It's hilarious.
It is not even funny.
It's great.
Okay, Outdoor Adventures is a van, and he would get girls to come in the van and do different things. And
So he was a super creep.
Yeah, he was super freak. So
Did he have candy in the van?
No, if he had candy, I would have done it, and I would have sewed my lips shut.
Love candy.
So we're naked, and we're jumping out of, it wasn't high up, but it was in Tucson, so we're jumping down, and all of a sudden, when we start jumping, you don't have underwear on, you start going, yeah, my stomach went, and all of a
Can you
sudden,
do that one more time?
no, I can't. I was, not only this, but I was like leaning forward, so I was measuring pussy going, I queefed for days, weeks. We couldn't even touch each other. I'm going down, I'm going, it ain't happening. My stomach's going, oh, I'm pregnant.
So with that said, there is no fucking way in hell you can ever have sex jumping out of a plane.
If it was simulated, sure. Put a green screen, put me out of the, I'll jump out.
Maybe you guys should have boxed in the plane and then jumped.
You know what? I even pissed. I had so much pressure in my belly.
I thought that was squirting.
No, I pissed because I didn't have sex. I was this far away from him. I pissed. I had so much pressure. My stomach, I was pregnant. I looked 6, 8, maybe 10 months pregnant. And by the time I got down, I went, queef, 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 queef. Queefs, the big, large ones?
No.
Oh, if I can work one up, I'll show you, but.
Blow.
There was a queef that.
Is that your version of doing
And
blow?
my ass cheeks were going. I'm like, what the
So,
fuck?
at what age were you at that point?
Oh, this is not too long ago. I don't want to give it because it was pretty embarrassing. I still have this movie that came out that still
Can
shows.
we see that?
You could. I'd have to get in touch with him, but it was me in the plane and then me off the plane with a belly this big saying. I was so pissed.
I'm gonna give you mad props for even trying that. That's
Me
fucking
too.
nuts.
Oh, and it fucked my boobs up. They were up in my. I was eating them.
I did skydive this year over the Grand Canyon, and I feel you there because the strap came right here, and my boobs are so big I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't. I was so afraid I couldn't realize why I couldn't breathe, and then the drunk guy that was flying with me. That was interesting. All of a sudden, he reached around and goes clip, and my boobs were like, woo! And I was like, oh my god, I feel free. Thank you so much. I totally get that.
It's awesome. Sad.
That was a really neat experience. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, it was really unique. So what other questions do you have that's going to be embarrassing me and my family and all my people I know?
I've watched a lot of your porn for the last 82 hours. And I watch
You're a freak. That's a freak.
I literally don't have pants on right now.
Okay, we're commando. I'm just gonna hang out right now.
So, no, it was just, I played with it so much. No, I'm just kidding. So,
do you squirt?
So anyway, so
Come on,
forward on that. I totally just forgot my question.
Yeah, I said, do you squirt?
I know. No, I can't even focus.
That's okay. You can focus.
Okay.
Squirt.
So anyway,
this is not called BS radio. It's called real video.
real talk. This just turned into a porn real quick.
Let me put my legs back together. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I can focus now. Oh, so anyway, what I was going to ask you. See, when you put your legs together, I got back on focus.
Wow, what's the problem here?
So I watched some of your videos, and I'm just absolutely amazed by your agility.
My flexibility?
Yeah, is that what it is?
I am known by my flexibility. If you know
Holy
Gina West, I am
So she
flexible.
told us earlier she slipped on some cum and really fucked up her knee.
Oh
And
my
I was
God.
like, well,
That's
you don't
embarrassing.
really need your knee. You can put your head like way the fuck back here.
Let me
So
explain. That was
just put that leg back there and keep rolling.
I almost did. Well, this is a porn company that just started off.
Like, I'm
trying to
sure you
help.
had the brace on it, so it was straight.
Oh,
right?
no.
So
I
I'm
shattered
thinking,
it. I shattered it. So here,
Oh.
I'm walking out. We did the best fucking porn I've ever done. Yes. It was cute, pigtails. We're done, and I go in the bathroom, and I'm walking in the bathroom, and there was jizz that dropped off me. I slipped, didn't even fall. I went like this.
Was it like a snowball or
No,
just
no, I don't know what. No. And I slipped, and I jarred it, and it went psh. You heard it go snap, and then I fell behind me. Everybody got sick, and the guy that was producer was a physical therapist as well. Nobody would help me. I'm naked on the ground. Somebody help me pull my leg back around. It's behind me. I pull it back around. I push
like,
it back together.
Literally
behind me. It was so embarrassing. I got pictures on Twitter. Everybody knows me from that because I pushed it back together, cut my ACL, my LCL, my patella tendon, my thigh rolled up my leg. I'm going, what the fuck? So ambulance comes. I pull my leg back around, push it back together, cut everything in there. Yeah, it took a year and a half to recover, or longer than that. But it was the worst.
How did that affect your career?
I was done. I thought I was done completely. I couldn't. They told me I'd never walk again. They told me I'd never wear heels again. Anyway, stop me. Anyway,
People love to underestimate us.
they really do. Women, we have babies. They don't
Right.
understand. And
I-
we have babies.
I
We
just-
can overcome
I just
everything.
talked about that recently. I'm like, we give birth.
I didn't take one pain pill. I didn't take one pain pill. Now,
You sure?
one pain pill. Nothing. The guys in the ambulance, we can give you something like, no, I'm fine. I'm laughing. I'm watching Impractical Jokers laughing. I had surgery the next day, and all of a sudden, I go home, and I was getting sick to my stomach because the block wore off, and I'm throwing up, and I was, oh my God, it was the worst thing in the world. Took me a long time to recover, but here's the thing. I split down in my asshole with my son.
Mm.
Go figure, women, right?
Mhm.
So, no pain pills.
That must have been why I got all the air.
I should have had twins. I split my baby in half in there. But yeah, I don't believe in pain pills. They do prevent you from healing. But I will tell you,
Nobody likes a downer.
I recovered from all that, and I went back and started doing porn again. And I've got a lot of people asking me. But now my thing is, because they want you to do black, they want you to do this, they want you to do the mommy, they want you. I'll do what I want to fucking do. I'm not going to do what anybody else wants me to do. I get paid.
I feel like you've earned that.
I have. I've never started off under a certain amount. So when Backroom Casting Couch started, it was $2,500. He was my first. I won't go under that. Where these girls are doing $800, $600, gangbangs for $400.
That's insane.
I know it's stupid, and these are all the young girls. I'm trying to school them on it.
Good
But
for you.
yeah, but I have my Gina West Productions. I've got so many videos, not out yet until I retire soon, but not yet.
So how do you feel that the porn industry has changed from the time that you started to this day?
When I started, it was more scripted. It was a lot more scripted. We had Reality Kings had a studio like Universal Studios. They had everything on the block, everything they owned. Now a guy from Canada bought up everything. So now it's trade for content. The girls do not make money. They trade content and they put it on their OnlyFans page, which
They get $400 and then they sell
if
it.
that. I mean, some of the girls now
They don't even know where it goes.
right, but you still have to do testing. But the testing only tests you for venereal diseases, not for herpes. Well, herpes is okay because you can get herpes simplex 1, simplex 2, whatever. But these girls are ripping, the young girls, and I try to school them on that now. So you don't have to do all
What
that.
a tragedy of Great
It is.
Britain.
And then you've got BBC. Does anybody know what a BBC is? And I hate to say it because I'm not prejudiced. Big black cock. What the
no
fuck?
idea what that is.
Excuse me, my pussy is not. It's not this. Okay. Any young girl that does that, they're ripping.
That's terrible.
It's horrible. And then anal, 2 and 3 in the ass. God love Lisa Ann. She is the God queen, but
Agreed.
I've never done it. I can't do it. I'm a pussy now.
Mm.
I've done
Literally.
Well, I've actually done gangbangs, which were fun,
Yeah.
but they were this big. You could do 1,000 of them. Give me more cock.
Like, seriously, that many?
Oh no, I had like 5 or 6. And
Yeah.
then
What is the most cock you've ever taken?
the basketball team?
This was literally all at once.
It was supposed to be 2 guys that called me up, and then
What was
the whole team.
What was the basketball team? I'm sorry.
It was for the NCAA when we have our college things here. Well, they were in a hotel, and 2 guys called me up, but they were all conjoined rooms, so 2 of them knew. I ended up on a table, an actual table, and they were taking turns spinning me around. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sucking fuck. Unbelievable. I mean, if I wasn't,
So you were like a vinyl record.
I was a freak then.
Yeah.
I was a vinyl record going spinning, but they didn't all fuck me.
Was it when vinyl records were?
No, we were into CDs by then.
So you were a CD.
I was a CD, played like a vinyl record. How's that?
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
like,
fun. But I had one in my mouth, one in my pussy, and they didn't all fuck me. They were just taking turns going, "Ah." Kids. They were kids.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm
They're
like,
like,
somebody
"Oh, yeah."
fuck me, would you?
Can somebody just give it to me straight?
Cock. I grew up loving cock, and I do love cock. I will tell you, I love
So
cock.
now, would you prefer to lick pussy or suck cock?
I plead the
Because
fifth.
you keep hitting on me, and I just can't decide.
I know, I do. I'd lick your pussy any day over cock. No, I'm still a woman that loves a man, but pussy is just where it's comfortable. I just can't hold a pussy and love a pussy and marry a pussy. I just need a
Yeah, pounding every so often.
You like S&M B&D,
Oh,
right?
fuck yeah.
Oh fuck. You like you?
Wait, what? Don't rub me into these things.
I
But
have to
talking
have
dirty
some.
to me at the same time,
Oh,
Gina.
wait a minute. Something might be going on in the screen.
So let me ask you this. So throughout your career of being a porn star and having as much sex as you have, has that taken the genuinity of it? Is that just like an act for you? Or
no.
do you feel like you can ever, like...
Camera turns on, it's Gina West. When I'm in bed, it's I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
So there, you can still make it the difference.
I can make up, but they can't. So now it's like, well, you do this and you do that. Well, guess what? Get over it. Well,
right.
they can't.
And has it affected your relationships?
I'm still single. But it has affected. It's affected a lot of relationships. I've had many.
Right.
Yeah, it's sad, but I do know there's somebody out there for me that is not jealous, that can be secure. How do other porn stars get married and get, how's that happen?
Do we know any of them that?
Yeah, Sasha Grey and Brandy Love, they're all in relationships and they can still do porn. They can still do
Maybe
everything.
we can ask them how they've done that.
No,
We
fuck
can
that.
get them on the BS Talk.
I just think we need to interview guys. Hey, that should be the next one. Hey,
Yeah.
Any guys want to date Gina West? We should
That,
do a contest.
or we should ask the guys.
Do a contest.
Or maybe contact some guys that have been with you and see.
No,
how
they're poor. I don't want a poor guy.
See, now you
I can't have a poor guy. I'm sorry. I make enough money. I need someone
Well,
that's gonna leave.
you can't discriminate.
I'm not
Love
discriminating.
is love.
You know what discrimination is? I'm
Black against white, like no
Okay.
lives matter.
Okay. BLM.
Privileged.
I don't know. If you say the N word, but discrimination. If a woman makes a lot of money, I would have married Bruno Mars until I saw him in concert, and he was a big fat pig. And I went, God, I thought I liked you, but now I don't. There's no more BBCs I like. And he had a little BBC. I have done a cream pie gangbang, and I have done a blowjob gangbang, meaning got a guy here, a guy here, a guy here, a guy here. They're all waiting for me to blow, 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 blow. And there was a black guy in there. I'm so sorry for this black guy. And I apologize to this day. I'm so sorry. And at Glory Hole, I did a black cock, but I was with another girl, and I go, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So we both ended up going, fuck, and we both went. It was the worst video, but it was hilarious. It was one of those complications,
Yeah.
or whatever it's called.
Compilation.
Oh, thank you. I'm kind of blonde. But I did a cream pie, or the blowjob gangbang, and it was pretty cool. This kid looked like Bruno Mars. I'm like, hey, it's cool.
So
He's
that's
light
how you got
skin,
through that.
light skin. Fucking, if he couldn't get a fucking noodle dick hard, I'm like, oh my God, you can't do this to me. I'm like, you're supposed to be, no, Nothing like that. I was like, oh God. And it came with a little noodle. I felt like I was sucking a noodle. And I'm like, that was so embarrassing. So I asked them to cut it out. Nope, they had to keep it. That was one of my worst videos, I think. Sorry, Rob. But I had some really good videos too, though. Really good ones.
Yeah.
My favorite ones were MILF Hunter and Big Tits Boss, and Score Group was real good. But that guy had stinky feet. Crying over his girlfriend, stinky feet. I had to get lube. If you have to use lube in a shoot, you know you are not turned on. So the video came on, I'm like, fuck. It was horrible. But I had some good, some good times.
Good.
What else do you have for me?
What is your most favorite memory of your entire career?
God. Threshold videos when I was bodybuilding. That's what got me, them asking me into porn. My body was smoking, and it was a sexy video. It was bodybuilding, but with all sexy poses and working out and stretching and put my legs around my head.
Yeah, your flexibility is amazing.
I still have it. Believe it or not, I still have it. And 4 fusions later. And
can we get the leg up?
yeah, we can do it right now. I got. Whoops, there goes my thing. We can get it up and around, but oh, don't go down. But yeah, I've got a lot of flexibility. I'm known for that, but I was a rock hard ass. I had to. That was my ass years ago.
Did you hear that? That was
Look
her
up,
ass.
Yeah, look up Tony Boa Threshold videos. But I did. Another thing I did was
Ginger
those too. Did you watch those?
Yeah.
Did you see how you bounce a quarter off my ass, or I'm going boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom?
Watch that. Mm-hmm.
Embarrassing. But I was real flexible. I'm still that flexible. The only thing is I don't bend backwards anymore because I have 4 fusions. But I can still backflip.
Yeah.
I can do backflips, handstands, tumble, in heels.
All you need to do is put it out there.
Yeah. I can still do all my splits though. That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
But my favorite ones were my Aussie on the Iron, where I was solo and it was just me, and I'm just and had the clit sucker where my fucking clit went, and I'm talking, you would have been able to suck it. It was
Like a dick.
like a dick until the clit pump came off and it went. It was fun.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they got this pump, and you pump it up just like a little penis. It's like a nipple or whatever, but you put on your clit. And
You learn something every day, folks.
I know. I know everybody out there because they've always emailed me. People from jail. Hey, I want to see that big cock again. A little clit. It's not big cock. It's a little clit. But another favorite experience. I was with an older woman once, and she had a clit that was out. I have to say, it was out this big. She could fuck me with her clit. Best sex I've ever had in my life. I'm not gay from that, but it was the best.
You literally felt that.
It literally went right into the entrance. And I'm like, that's where I come, because I can squirt. So I can only squirt if it's not, if it's right in just on the outside of my whole room. This room would be pink. Or blue, I don't know what it's green. It's already green.
Right now we're more of a red state, but we'll go ahead and take the pink.
Are we red? Did we lose?
So I'm really excited that you shared your clit experiences with us. That was definitely something I've never heard before. But I want to ask you, so what is the difference between Gina and Tony? Tony is your real persona, and Gina is obviously your porn star role. So what is Tony looking for in life besides money?
Well, Tony, first of all, is a hermit. I stay home. I don't do anything. I feel old. I feel weathered. I'm a hiker. I work out, but I am a crafter. I like Tony time. Tony time is my own time. I go to the casino. I like to be alone. And I hate to say this because I'm a twin. I'm a Cancer. I need people, but I like to be alone. I'm the only one out here. My whole family's back east. When it comes to my time, I want love. I'm a massage therapist.
Cancers are usually lovers.
I am June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver, believe it or not. I will take care of my man. I will massage. I'll take care of the house. I'll take care of him. I will take care of him every night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of June. It's like the old days. Like, why?
You hear that?
Why do people
I'm pretty
stay
sure
together?
they're lining up right now.
Why do people stay together? Because the woman takes care of them.
Right.
Why do men cheat? It's not
if they're not being taken care of.
Well, it's not just because of that. And a lot of it's different. They just need different. I'm understanding of that. Go for your fucking man trip. Go for it. Just don't tell me. You don't even have. You could tell me. I might get turned on, but don't bring nothing home to me. As long as you take care of me and love me the way I need to be loved, and give me my space. I need my Tony time.
Right.
It's just part of my independence, and I've been this way for so long. I'm single. How old am I? 26.
Right. That's what I would have guessed.
But when it comes to Gina, it's just the camera. The camera turns on and Gina West comes out. And it's been that way from day one. You could turn Well, cameras are on now, so maybe we should show. But I'm a total different. I love hiking. I'm a nature freak. I believe in spiritualness. I don't believe in God. Well, I hate to say that because people will hate me. I believe in a God, but not God. I believe in a spiritualness, an energy. And I swear to God, I've died before. I have died before, actually. But I watched my surgery.
Yeah, you're definitely a cancer survivor.
I'm a cancer survivor.
I think that you're honestly just a survivor through and through.
My final resting place is in the ground, and I will tell you this, that's my motto, in the ground, meaning in the ground. So until I'm buried, I will tuck and roll and survive, and if we are in a plane crash together, and it's between the two of us, I'm eating your ass. I'll survive.
And you just recently were in a car accident, and you...
Not a car accident. I was walking home from the tennis.
Somebody hit you.
They hit me, and I rolled over the top of the car, and my phone was in my hand, and all this, and I rolled over, and I landed like this, and everybody stopped it, and I go, fuck my... Oh, sorry. I mean, fuck my phone crushed. I'm like, da-da-da. So I wanted to go up and go, thank you very much, but everybody's like, are you okay, And the guy took off, and I'm like, son of a bitch, if I didn't roll over it, but I was hoping the whole time, God, I hope my toes were pointed.
And honestly, if he would have known who he really hit, he probably would have shut down both legs and been paid $1 million.
I don't know. He probably knew who he took off. But I was sore. I was fine for 2 days, and after that, I couldn't walk. I was a mess. I didn't have a bruise or nothing, but I rolled over the hood of the car. It was ridiculous. Wild. Yeah, everybody that saw that on 16th Street. Yeah, that was me, the gymnast, Gina West, Tony Bola. Hey.
Well, we've definitely figured out that you're a true survivor, and we thank you so much for being here, and you're amazing.
I know a lot of politicians, and that's another thing. Yeah, I see a lot of people. Politicians included.
So now you're just now telling us that you fuck politicians?
I've fucked some.
Can you give us their initials?
No. No. What are the lobbyists? A lot of lobbyists. Those lobbyists are freakier than anybody out there. Charlie Sheen, sure. They're freakier than Johnny Depp. They're freakier than anybody. And Johnny, you're the freakiest I've ever, and God bless you, but whoa, you changed my life.
Wow.
You did. It's my first experience with
I love it.
This first experience with bisexual. Yeah. I've never seen a man.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny with the rainbow rim, and he knows because I'm good friends with him still.
Well,
so
he lives in Jerome.
Well, he doesn't live in Jerome. He lives all over the place.
I've seen him.
Oh, you've seen him there? Yeah.
He did not show me his small cock, but I'm just fake.
It is though. Hate to say it, but Jumpsuit 21. What the fuck, man? You made your living. My God, that's when I was there, and I was like, yeah, I feel like no. I was Felicia then. I was a stripper. Felicia.
I've always wanted to be Felicia. She's always going somewhere.
What's up, Felicia? Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
But, my career, I've known a lot of people. I have a lot of friends, and I don't care. I can name some names. They don't care. They don't give a shit. You know what? I own it. And they better own it too.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself on that because you know what? I feel good about being me. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with me. I've never been in trouble. My son loves me. My family loves me. I support a lot of people, and not only just me, but I support the industry. I support girls, and I support bums in the street. And don't come up to me and ask me for any more money.
Well, he's coming to live with you for a week, you said.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Better be prepared for that. You got your hammock count?
Hammock shit. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Anyways, okay, so we're kind of wrapping this up, and I hate to see you go because I feel like I could talk to you forever. You're such a genuine, great person. Is there anything else that you want to fill us in about, like huge PowerPoints of your life and accomplishments?
I was a gymnast for years, but I worked with Lifetime Fitness out in Florida. I ran V magazine, so I got to do the 96 Olympics.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
96 Olympics. 96 Olympics. But I did a sports fest show, and I had every entertainer, Chuck Norris. We had, the top of the top, all these people there. We had contests. I put this whole entire event on, and it was so huge that when I went to the Olympics, I got a little bit of an honorable mention on stage there. I came up with a sports pole that was with V magazine, Triox. I was really big into fitness back then, and that's probably my favorite time of all. I was 26, fucking the body of a fucking You know, they had Weintraub girls there. Anyway.
Right.
But it was my favorite time of all. But I got to run the whole entire show. So from then I went to promotions. I've done so much. I've even worked with Cajun House. I do a lot of promotional events. I still do it. I do motivational speaking with Stephen Cates. Anthony Robbins, I was going to work for him, but that's something I also want to get back into is motivational speaking for women that don't know where they want to go in life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know where you want to go and you're like me and you're sitting there at 50 going, what's next? What's next? Get in touch with me because I've got a Twitter. You can get in touch with me. Date Gina West. Sorry, women. Or you can get in touch with Tony Bueller. You know, at my email tb2254@gmail.com. I would be happy to help anybody and mentor them in anything they need to do. Life coaching's been a big thing they want to do, and I think I'd be phenomenal. I've helped a lot of other people.
And let me ask you one more thing. So, just kind of touching on what you just said. So, can you give us like a timeline of age? So, like when you were a gymnast and then a bodybuilder and then rolled into a porn star, and like at what ages?
At 16, I moved out of house, and at 17, I was a stripper. And Bob Seger busted me because he knows my mom and told my mom I was stripping and I got in trouble. So then I moved out.
Bob.
Yeah, the fuck, Seeger? What the fuck's wrong with you? So then I had to move out, and then from there I worked in the strip club for a while. I built my own magic show. I traveled the world doing magic shows.
At what age was that?
That was 18, 19. I traveled everywhere. Japan, Russia, Australia. By the time I was 24, I came back to Florida, or California, and I started getting into fitness. And that's when I really started taking off into fitness. Mm-hmm. And the body was
So would you say that was your older 20s?
Younger 20s, 24 is younger.
Okay.
I mean, I've always been, I'm young at heart now, so it doesn't really matter.
We never get old.
Exactly. But I never thought I could have a kid. I had cancer at 15, and by the time me and my ex moved out to this Arizona place, I got pregnant when his dad came out with cancer, and I had a kid, and that ruins your life, women. It ruins your pussy, your life, your stress. So my body changed. Anyway. So then I got into porn after that. So as a life story, I went from here to here to here to here. I've managed everything there is. Gyms, you name it. I had my own tile store. I've had my own car dealerships. I've done everything there is under the sun. There's nothing I can say that's not on my bucket list except for eating your pussy. Oh, bucket list.
So your compliments are fucking amazing. And they can go on and on and on. Uh-huh. But honestly, what's the freakiest fucking thing you've ever done?
Okay, there's two of them. One of them, when I was in Florida, and I was doing B magazine. You know, us kids are on drugs. I'm in the band, or sand. We go to this gay bar, and these girls were, little girls, I'm talking little girls were.
Like Asians or?
No, just little girls in bathing suits, and I was fucking them on the fucking dance floor. It was a gay bar. So I was in the mix of all women, and I fucked 3 women right in front of everybody. That was one thing.
Like, give us your definition of fucking women.
Come on, baby. Making them blow. I was fucking them. The other freaky thing was I did do this shoot, and I did not know what it was all detailed, and it kind of hurt me. But it was a S&M B&D where they put you up in the cross. You're on a hydraulic lift cross, so I was in a handstand. They had ivory whip, and it was for pictures and video, so he would whip me.
Did they call you Jesus or Jesus?
They didn't call me shit. They just said, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and just...
Shut your mouth when you're talking.
Yeah, I had blood rushing to my head, but he had these hooks on the end of the whips and to drop blood, and I did not know he was going to do that. So here I'm upside down in a handstand and across, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? I'm bleeding, and people are going, holy fuck. I came so fucking hard from that. And I was bloody. And I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with me? It was just for pictures and some video. And then he fucks me afterwards. Really? Seriously? I'm thinking, God, I've got marks. How am I going to go home with this shit? But, I was just drenched. I'm upside down in the handstand. It's just gushing down me. It wasn't blood.
The cum or the blood?
The cum.
Oh.
The blood was just, like little whips. Because they had hooks in them. The whips had hooks. I told him, I'm like, I'll do that anytime you want. It was so exciting. And then I had a client, because I do escorting, that did the same thing to me. But, God,
like a Christian.
Why is that so sexy? It's like, take me, just abuse me. Because I don't have to be in control.
Yeah.
I like that. And then tattoos. I like tattoos because they kind of like, this one made me come a lot. 6 times on the sip. You have tattoos?
No.
It's time. I got my machine.
Anyway, thank you so much, Gina West, for coming out tonight to the BS Talk experience.
Was this really BS? Because I feel like it was like a.
No, it was fucking awesome. It's
This
not
was
the
not
hot
BS.
ones.
It is true S.
Talk about shit we shouldn't.
Not TS, true.
Yeah. And
I've been with a TS before, by the way.
and your honesty was fucking rad, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank
it was
you.
so nice to meet you.
You should get into porn with me.
I'll be there.
We'd be great together. All right.
So how can people find you? What are your plugs? Twitter, Facebook?
I've been hacked a lot, but I will tell you my Twitter. If you want to, you can get on there. It's at.
Would that be like a twatter? Like that's where they can find you?
It's at Gina West, or no, dateginawest.com. Or no,
Wait,
it's
is that
at symbol, date Gina West. That's my Twitter. Instagram's hacked, sorry. But you can also get in touch with me at dateginawest@gmail.com.
You know, I can put your phone number on there and be like, date Gina West, we can hold it up.
977-8311.
No, 587.
9311.
877-5309.
Oh, thank you. That's it. I forgot. I'm so old. Anyway, but yeah,
We
so
really fucked that up, didn't we?
we did. But you know what? Hey, you don't know the number now, do you?
Cheerio.
But yeah, TV 2254 doesn't matter. You can do date Gina West.
867-5309. That is Gina West's phone number.
If not, you can get a hold of them and they can
On
get
the
a hold of me.
twatter.
On the twatter or on the BS, which was no BS today. Unless you want to see some BS, okay.
Let's see it.
You want to see my ass?
Yeah.
Can you see my ass? Can you see my ass?
Can we get a quarter?
Can we get a
Can
quarter?
everybody give us a quarter? Anyway,
This is why anal is not in effect anymore.
thank you so much for being here. It was so much fun, and you're the best.
Thank you.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the BS Talk experience with Gina West. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.